Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we will continue our work on this inventory system right here. And yeah, so today's video is about actually making those changes within our inventory system. So when you unequip or re-equip a fighter, so making those changes actually apply onto those fighters around us, okay? So that's the topic for today's video, and we will of course hopefully fix this scrolling frame because yeah, they just overlap each other. But yeah, so those are the main topics for today's video. So let me just quickly fix this GUI thing because it is getting on my nerves, I'm honest. No, wait, of course not, but this should do, or even this should do. Let's check. This has worked. Yeah. It did not. It didn't work, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Why isn't this working? Come on. Okay, let me shrink this bit down a little bit more. Let me put it all the way down as far as I can. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright. So. Now, let's go inside of this fighter's handler script. There's this script right here. So this one is important when it comes to, you know, placing all of those characters. So. You have to ask yourself, when do we actually want to apply those changes, okay, onto this collection of fighters which we have around us, because that's important. So if you have understood this code, you guys will understand that this code runs once you have joined, and then it'll never run again, you know, and it does not react to changes or anything. And yeah, so by talking about changes, we already have the answer for the question I've just opened. And of course, we want to react to changes. And what do we mean by changes? So by changes, we mean that a equipped fighter has been added, for example, so that you have equipped one, or that you have unequipped a currently equipped fighter. Means you're just basically unequipping a fighter, okay? So those are the two cases when we want this thing to run once again to apply those changes, okay? And since we do not want to, you know, just select, wait, where is it? Select all of this, okay, and then just copy and paste. We are going to wrap this inside of a function, and we are just going to call the function over and over. Okay, and by over and over, I do not mean like every 2 seconds, but yeah, once we have those cases, you know, so that something has changed. So let me create a new function called apply fighters. And yeah, so let me just put this whole thing out of here. Wait, I'm still thinking how. Not inside of here, but inside of here. And yeah, so we will take care of. We have to take care of many things right here. For example, we have those position parts. We should get rid of them. No. Let me just quickly check. Okay. So let's get rid of this code because we have it right here. And we could do apply fighters player, okay? So that's basically the first time it is running, which is when the player joins. Alright. Now, one more thing. Player, character edit, connect function. So that's the second time when it is supposed to run, okay? And this is an exception because when our character has been added, means we have respawned, and we want to apply this as well. But I'm not sure if this somehow yeah, overlaps with this one, because player edit means that your player has been added and character edit means that your character has been added, okay? And this could also be the case when you just when you have just joined the game and your character hasn't been added yet, and then we apply this function, okay, because this only works for when the player has been added, and then so you have to separate the player from the character, and this one will run when the character has been added. It means we have this function called 2 times, but that's no problem because we are going to clear all of the existing parts of this apply fighters function, means all of the fighters and those position parts, every time we are trying to call this one, okay? So we are trying to clear the old stuff and then just add the new stuff to it. And that's basically the thing I was just thinking about, because as you might have heard, okay, so I was like talking with myself and, you know, just thinking about stuff and how we could do this. So as you can see, we have those position parts right here. They are directly put inside of the character model, okay? And I thought about creating a folder in which we just collect all of the stuff and then just delete the folder, you know, and we have just got rid of all of the stuff we want to get rid of before actually recreating all of those with our changed fighters, okay? So I hope that he was able to understand what I was just trying to describe, but if not, then yeah, you'll just see. Okay, so let me create a folder, okay? Instance.new folder inside of our character. And let's call this one fighter stuff, okay? And this one is going to hold all of the position parts, as I've already told you. And it is going to hold the fighters. Okay. Well, and this is actually it. So we now just need to do the following. So if character find first child fighter stuff, then we have to get rid of it, okay? Because we are basically recreating the same thing, but just with updated fighters, okay? So that's the whole point about it. Now, we want this thing to also react on changes regarding our equipped characters and our unequipped characters. So, as you guys know, equipped characters is inside of our players folder, our players tab, or our player, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, and the same goes for our unequipped ones. So if something has been added inside of our unequipped characters tab, yeah, then we want to apply those changes. But I'm still thinking about how we could, you know, optimize this. Because if you think about it, when you add something to your unequipped characters tab, then it also means that something has been unequipped from the equipped characters tab. So that was my first thought, but if you think about it, you're also able to collect fighters without unequipping them. So you can basically just buy them on the shop, for example, and this will also result in increasing the total amount of unequipped characters inside of that folder. So yeah, never mind that. I'm just gonna add both once again, and then call this thing child removed. So this basically reacts to when something has been took out of the folder. Okay, so those two react when something has been put out of each folder, and this one, or these ones, react to when something has been put inside of each folder. Okay, now let's check if this has worked. Okay, as you can see, yeah, so that's a problem. Okay, yeah, so it isn't able to find those parts, and that's no problem because, well, we did not actually refer to the folder down here. So fighters stuff. Okay, now it should work. Okay, fighter stuff. Okay, I already yeah, thought that this was about to come. So the problem is that we are trying to refer to something which is not even there. Okay, and wait, yeah, it is not fighters stuff with one F and without the S. It is fighter stuff, okay? So, I just misspelled this one. Okay. Now this does work, and it is pretty laggy. We try to unequip. Humanoid is not a valid member of Eren. Okay, so this still does work, but we have huge performance issues. And that is because we are working with this loop, okay? We somehow need to quit this loop. So, yeah. We have to stop this heartbeat once we are clearing everything up. How can we do that? Well, there is this thing about, yeah, this connect, okay? So this connect basically returns a signal, let's say, which you are able to disconnect. The thing is that we somehow need to, yeah, need to put this thing up here, but how? Wait, or if B equals null, then signal disconnect. Let's see if this works. If it does work, then I'm gonna explain you what I've just done. No, it did not work. It did not work. Humanoid is not a valid member of, and then it's literally spamming everything. Line 70. That's actually a huge problem. Okay, so the only solution I would see right here is to actually come up with a new method to make the fighters follow you. And, well, that would be topic for the next episode of this series, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, so if you have any solution or if you have any other method to make, the fighters follow you, then comment so. I will try and find one till then. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, share this video with all of your friends. Leave me feedback in the comment section, guys. Take care and see you in the next video.